Hello, my loves. I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. I am back with another of the Divine Love Story readings that I just feel led to do, like I want to do them.
I am back with another of.
Okay, so I'm in this little live chat. And for this one, I am doing Taurus Aquarius. However, those energies play out for you and your divine counterpart, that's up to you to figure out. You know, if you're a Taurus sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, whatever, and you're with an Aquarius sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, whatever, then, only you and your partner's placements. But this is the kind of reading that I do for these are channeling strictly like divine union, divine feminine, divine masculine love, like divine love. I'm not really someone, I don't really care much for, karmics and the third party situations and all of that. Yeah. And people who don't know or are unsure whether or not the other person is, their divine love, their divine counterpart. This is not for you. It's for those who are 100% sure. Like, you can't tell me nothing about my baby and don't even try to, because I know who he or I know who she is. So that's the energy that we're on. And what I do is I do a reading for each of the energies. So today I'll do one for Taurus and I'll do another for Aquarius. And then I pull a card for the union itself. And if necessary, then I do an extended to explain what's going on with the union itself. But I find that when people kind of know what the other party is thinking or feeling, then that helps them to be more at ease about the union itself. So sometimes you don't really even need to get any more details about the union. That's why I go into depth about that in an extended. That's just only if you need that extra, confirmation. So for this one, I'll start out with the Taurus energy. Taurus energy. I'm doing the reading for the divine union between Taurus and Aquarius. And we want to know what's going on with Taurus. What's going on with the Taurus energy? Spirit, give us clear answers on what's happening with the Taurus energy. What's the state of the Taurus energy in this divine union? Okay, so we have the Seven of Coins. Oh, don't come up. The Seven of Coins here. The Seven of Coins, I feel, is for some it could be like a burdensome energy, but what I really feel right now is that something is being planted. Like seeds are being planted, something is being tended to, work is being done. Nine of Swords, and that may have that person kind of in a state where they may be kind of pulling away. Like maybe they feel like they need to do more before they can really show up fully in the union. So they may be kind of having maybe somewhat of a dark night of the soul, or just staying up late at night trying to figure out how they can do more or contribute more to the union. The sun, because they want this thing to grow. When I see the sun card, I see it as the light that promotes growth. So what they're trying to do, or what it is that they're quote unquote burdened with at this time, is figuring out how they can come correct in the union, like what they can do to really be a force of creation and not a force of destruction. And I want to draw attention to that bull there. The bull, a lot of times people may get like a kind of negative connotation about the bull, but a bull is really a gentle creature unless provoked. You know, they I mean, bull ain't really gonna fuck with you unless you fuck with it. So it's like this person, the Taurus energy, even if they may seem like at the time they what I'm feeling like is that the other party, Aquarius, in this instant, you may be feeling like they're pulling away from you as if you're a burden, or you may feel like they don't really want to be around you right now, or they don't feel so good about you right now, or maybe you feel like you've stressed them out in some type of way. But it's not that. This is a more positive energy. This is like one of the most positive, cards in the deck. It's the light that promotes growth, is what gives life to everything. And what they want to do is tend to the growth of this relationship. They want things to be stable. They want things to be in a place where you don't have to worry, where we don't have to deal with that unnecessary stress on the relationship. Like, they don't want to get into a union where They don't want to get into a union where you have to stress yourself about things, where you're constantly worrying about, okay, are we going to be stable? Are we going to be okay? Because one of the things that breaks up a lot of, love relationships is stuff like finances, or issues with an ex, or something like that, or like a baby mama drama or something like that. They want to make sure that everything is squared away, that they're doing all the work that they need to do to make sure that this is a fruitful relationship, because they really want to see this thing grow. You see that bull, that gentle creature, unless provoked, because they will go to war if needed. And I feel that that's the energy they have over you too. It's like they're very gentle creatures, but they'll go to war, like they'll yoke somebody up for they boo. So for the Aquarius energy, like they'll really yoke somebody up. There's a protective energy, protective in a way that they're just making sure that all of their ducks are in a row. And even if they have to give themselves somewhat of a timeout in order to do that, it's for the best, because they really want to see this thing grow and be healthy. He's, focused on this flower over here. I feel like you're like their delicate flower. The Aquarius may feel like their delicate flower, or the thing that they're tending to, a beautiful part of their garden that they want to see flourish and grow. And that's supported by this Queen of Staffs here, who has the flowers in her hand. And it's like you're just this beautiful um, energy here. Like, I feel like the Aquarius is just like this beautiful, confident, attractive energy. And it's like they don't want the queen to have to be out here struggling for anything. The Queen of Staffs, I mean, look at those soft feet. She get her pedicures, you know, routinely, religiously. Look at the nice clothes that she's in. She's in the finest linens, very vibrant color scheme here, very passionate. They want you to be able to, wear nice clothes and have nice things and sit on your throne and not have to worry about stuff, because again, like, they have that protective energy over you. I feel like that's coming from the Taurus. So really right now I'm identifying the Taurus as more of a divine masculine energy, and the Aquarius is coming off to me as a divine feminine, although Taurus is traditionally like a more feminine energy on the astrological wheel, and Aquarius is more masculine. In this instance, what is coming across is that the Taurus is the divine masculine, Aquarius is divine feminine. If the roles are switched, if it's like the Taurus is the woman and the Aquarius is the man in your relationship, then the energy is just vice versa. But that's the way that it's coming across to me. That's how it comes through clearest to me. So to my understanding, that's how I'm delivering it. But yeah, that's really what I'm getting from you, is like you are, their queen, and they want their queen to be sharp, and they want you to stay sexy. It's like you already came to them looking sexy. That's already essentially what the divine feminine is looking like, I feel like, to them, to this Taurus energy, and they just want to be able to maintain you. I'll say that there could also be an issue of some of them feeling like maybe they don't have enough to be able to maintain you, and that may be what's causing them to go into that Nine of Swords energies of feeling like, kind of downtrodden over, some mental anguish about something, not inferiority. He's kneeling. It's like, maybe not feeling good enough for you in a way. And that's something that's been coming across. I've seen in a lot of divine masculine, divine feminine, readings. So that's certainly a collective energy there. Divine masculine just wanting to make sure that They have things in line because they don't want you to be, worried about anything. They love you. They want to protect you. The Ace of Cups, it's, emotional fulfillment. You make them happy. So even if you're in a space now, Aquarius, where you feel like they're away from you, or like maybe you feel like you're burdening them, and you feel like, well, maybe I'm a headache to them, maybe they're stepping away from me or taking a break from me because I've gotten on their nerves, or they don't really want to be with me. It's not that. Like, you give them fulfillment, or the Aquarius gives them fulfillment. The divine feminine in this Taurus Aquarius connection, they give the masculine fulfillment. You certainly do. And then you have the sun up here, along with this Queen of Staffs and the Ace of Cups. So this is like a sure thing here. It's just they want to ensure that this connection continues to grow. They just want to make sure that, the connection continues to grow, that they're able to provide for you. Let's see more like what is the energy of the Seven of Coins. More on the energy of Seven of Coins for this Taurus energy. More on the Seven of Coins. The Page of Swords. I feel like this connection kind of maybe hit them without them realizing that they would fall in deep so quickly. Like when you have a cup that overflows like that, is like something has been poured in it so fast. Basically when you pour something in a cup and maybe you weren't paying attention to how much you were pouring. Stepped right on in it, didn't even notice how deep I was. I heard Monica singing that in my head. It's like they fucked around and stepped into something and didn't know exactly how deep it was. It's like when you're pouring something in the cup and you look away for a minute, and before you know, you have a puddle around the cup because you done filled it to the brim and it's overflowing. I think they were investing in you. Yeah, you are this sexy woman, or Aquarius is this, a sexy, attractive energy. And before they knew it, it's like, oh wow, okay, this is more than I bargained for. Like the Page of Swords to me is like hasty decisions, or jumping to a conclusion. But in this reading, I feel like it's like, okay, I ended up in something before I even realized that I was going to be in it. And I think that's kind of why they feel like they have to play catch up. Like maybe when they were first initially attracted to you, it may have been like a physical thing, of course, especially if this is a divine masculine. Men tend to be um, more visual creatures. And I feel like you were doing it for them visually. And then they really got to start exploring you emotionally and realize that there's a lot of depth there, and realize that, this is something that definitely does fulfill them. And before you know it, it's like, oh shit, this is the one. This is who I want to provide for. This is who I want to give a life to. I want to, move to the next level in a commitment. I don't want to just, be your friend. Will you be my girlfriend? Check yes or no. That type of energy before they even knew it. Oh, how cute. Yeah, you do it for them. You're like, yeah, this is the one. This is who I want to invest in. So that's where that energy of, trying to get things squared away, trying to get stuff in order so that they can have something to give to the relationship. Let's get more clarity on this Nine of Swords here. They see you as someone who was doing good without them. So they don't want to be what brings you down. And I feel like right now they may be somewhat in this period of them kind of being kind of having that distance you may be feeling, or what you may think as a coldness, or what Aquarius may feel like is a coldness, is them trying to just make sure that they don't take anything from you. And that's a beautiful thing. You have somebody who they don't want to take from you. They don't want to bring you down in any way. They don't want to take you out of this energy of, being this beautiful person with a lot of things going for themselves. Like that red bird right there. They just want to come chill. They just want to admire you. They just want to love you. They just want to keep you company. They don't want to take anything from you. So they are on this mission. The Taurus, I feel like, is on this mission to make sure that all bases are covered, and that the Aquarius energy has everything that they need. because they already saw Aquarius as this, this prosperous, happy person, stable person all by themselves, and they don't want to impede on that. They want to add to it. I'm hearing they don't just want you to fall in love, they want you to rise in love. How about that? Yeah, they want it to be something like, something to celebrate. They don't want you to fall in with them and then all of a sudden you're struggling. They don't want love to be the reason why you lose your own position in life. They don't want to bring you down off the socioeconomic ladder. They want to be able to lift you up, just like this Ace of Coins is lifting up. Out of this place of emotion, they want to lift you up, or lift the Aquarius up. And they want it to be a joyful celebration. They don't want to have you know, those um those thoughts in the back of their mind, which is kind of what the basis of this really is, because they may already be having those anxieties. They don't want to have those inferior thoughts. They don't want to have to feel inferior. They want to know that they are showing up as your man, that they are showing up as the person who's taking care of you. Let's just get something to round out this energy of Taurus so that we can move on to Aquarius. Yeah, they're definitely excited about it. This goes like with that Sun and the Queen of Staffs and the Eighth Cup here. They're passionate. They're excited about this. So don't think that just because they may pull away a bit that they don't feel for you. Or Aquarius, if you're watching, don't feel like, it's not like the Taurus doesn't feel for the Aquarius. They just kind of have some pressing matters here that they need to take care of, and really they're working at a good speed, at a fairly good speed. The Page of Stats is, I mean, he's quick. He's zoom, 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 zoom all over the place, trying to cover all bases and getting it done real fast. This is the energy of your mama just pulled up from work, and she told you to have the house clean before she got there, and you really ain't been doing nothing, so you've been caught off guard, just like this Page of Swords here. You've been caught off guard. You've been caught out because maybe the Taurus energy wasn't taking anyone or anybody serious, or they didn't really have that much of a motivation to just get on out there and get everything ready for a serious commitment. Because I mean, who does that? Well, maybe women do it more so than men, but who really does that? They wake up and just be like, you know what, today I'm going to get my life together because I'm ready for a wife, or I'm ready for a husband, or I'm ready for a serious commitment. So I'm going to do everything I need to do today, right here at this point. People don't really do that. So this is caused, like these two pages here together, the Page of Swords and the Page of Staffs, they're telling me that in this spread, this person, they weren't expecting to feel this much. So now it's like you've been caught out, and it's like you working on a deadline, or he's working on a deadline. The Taurus is working on a deadline, trying to get everything squared away. But there is this excitement and passion about it. So it's not like it's a burden for him. It's just he's trying to get everything done so that he can get out of this energy of feeling like he will be taking something from you, and feel like he can come together with you and just, enjoy y'all together, you know. So that's where the Taurus is in the divine union. Let's move on to Aquarius. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. That's beautiful. I mean, like, who doesn't want that in a divine masculine? You know, somebody who cares enough about you to not just indulge themselves, but to be able to have that discipline and self control where they can make sure that they're giving you what you deserve, you know, so they can make sure that they're offering you something that, just like you fill their cup, they want to be able to fill yours too. That's beautiful. That's all a gal could ask for. So let's get over here to Aquarius, and let's see where Aquarius is. And the Taurus Aquarius love story, and the energy around this divine love. Where is Aquarius in this Taurus Aquarius divine union? What's going on with Aquarius? Where is Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius? This divine union. Oh, the Ten of Cups. Aquarius already there. You like, baby, you already do it for me. I mean, I respect that you want to take care of me. I love all of that, but I'm there. I'm already there. See, Aquarius, that's that, oh, charitable heart, philanthropist, Aquarius. So you already probably don't care or don't hang on that much to, material things. And, here comes this person who just just does it for you. Everything your heart could ever want. You already in love. You already trying to give it. You don't even need them to meet no qualifications. You're just like, here, get it. Just have it. Have all my love prematurely, without any without any need for them to establish, any type of stability for you, because this whole free spirit Aquarius, it was like, I don't care about all that. I mean, it was like, I don't care about that. In Country Wayne voice, if y'all know who Country Wayne is, that's the one I'm hearing. That's whose voice I'm hearing it in. I don't care about that. I don't care. I don't need all of that. It's like, I love you. I'm. This is what I want. I love you, and it's not going anywhere. Here, just take it. Just here, get it. It's like, that wanting to just give it off, and it maybe even be coming off as a bit much, which could be a reason why the Taurus feels like they kind of just need to retract a little bit, not because they don't want that, intense love from you. That's a reason why they are so fulfilled, because you have so much love to give, Aquarius. It's just that they feel like they have to do more for you, even if you don't feel like they have to do more for you, even if you just want to give it to them right now. you know I mean, to you, they are already that. Look at it, like they are already that king of coins energy. You already feel at home with them. You already feel like they are, your home base. You already feel like this person is just, he's it. The Taurus is it for you. The Taurus is it for you. And you're just trying to deal, and go along in life, and get through your regular routine, wanting to just give this person so much, wanting to just be like, here, I'm here. You may even be trying to do things to maybe even help him out. And I say it like, not like, it's like you may not mind helping him out if if Taurus doesn't feel like they're where they need to be in a relationship. It's like you already want to give them that king of coins title, and whereas the Taurus may want to kind of work for it, it's like, I feel like the Aquarius is almost ready to just like give it to you, like, okay, well, I'll give you 2 coins, here you go. So you can be the king of coins. Don't worry about those other 2 coins. I'll give you, if you don't feel like you have stability, I'll have stability for myself. I can do it. If you just, if we can just be together now. I'm really feeling a very it's a very eager energy with Aquarius here. I'm feeling also. But it's like, I think that's kind of causing some, I wouldn't say confusion, but it's kind of the cause of why there's that disconnect, I guess, in mentalities here. Like how I was saying with the Taurus spread, that Aquarius may be feeling like the Taurus is pulled away from them. And on the Aquarius end, you feel like maybe they have something to hide, or maybe they have something going on that you don't know about, or you're thinking that there's just some conflict between you two, and they just don't want to be upfront and tell you about how, they may not want you or whatever. I feel like that, it's kind of, Aquarius maybe making up a mental conflict where there is not one, just because, you know, the king of coins is not taking your love as soon as you want to give it. I understand, Aquarius. I certainly understand you have big love to give, but I think you need to understand what the part of the understanding that you may not be getting is that this is something that the Taurus has to do. with this Hermit card, earth signs, they have to have that material security. And the Hermit is a earthy card, just like Taurus is an earthy sign, Virgo is an earth sign, as is Capricorn. And they all need to have that material, you know, stability. They can't just go off of, something that they feel, or, something that they think. They can't just hold the picture of, a stable union in their mind and be okay with that. They have to be in a tangibly stable relationship. So what Aquarius may be misunderstanding here is that the Taurus is off in kind of this hermit phase, or you're being required to be in a hermit phase because you're away from the Taurus, because the Taurus needs to do that work. The hermit card is about, service and work and being able to give, building up things and being consistently productive. And that's what I feel the Taurus is doing. And that may be what Aquarius is not really fully understanding, because it's like you want to jump in and make him the king of coins. Whereas the Taurus, I feel like, wants to earn the king of coins title. Is like Aquarius is ready to kind of make him the king of coins, because there's so much love, and there's just like, I want to give it, here, 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 take my love, and give me yours, give me yours. It's like, and I'm not saying it's not like a thirsty type energy. We're not even on that. This is higher than that. So I feel like the Taurus understands, but it's just something that they have to do. And when a Taurus has something in their mind, that's just what it is. They're fixed energy, and you should be able to understand that, Aquarius, because you're fixed energy too. That's why you're so fixated on, well, you're already my king of coins. Just take my love and give me yours. And they're over there fixed on, well, you are my queen of staffs. You're my queen, and I'm going to make sure that you are taken care of and that you don't want for anything. And that's kind of where that, the conflict or confusion in the relationship comes from. There's just a difference of, how you are. There's just that difference. I feel like Aquarius is bearing more of the kind of like insecurity. It's like you're kind of uncertain about things. Where that, I mean, that Taurus is like, this is it for me. I mean, this is what I want. They're digging in their heels, especially if you with somebody who's like a Taurus moon or a Taurus Venus. That's it. If they found that emotional fulfillment, that's it for them. But the Five of Swords energy, I feel like, is coming out for Aquarius, because you do live more in your mind. So even though you may have that, mentally you be like, yeah, this is my man, or this is my divine masculine, this is the person that I love. Mentally you have, planted that idea in your mind. But mental can be swayed more so than, physical. That's why earth signs deal more with physical and things that they can see. Because unless you're just this super powerful, mentalist, and are like a master manifester and just skilled in, law of attraction, then if you don't see something, then you can become uncertain of it. And I feel like sometimes Aquarius can become uncertain of the connection, because they feel like Taurus may see them as a burden, when really it's just that hermit phase is going on, because they're trying to build something for you. He's trying to be your king of coins, and he don't want you to give it to him. He want to earn it. I want a card for that Page of Cups. A card for that Page of Cups. Let's explore more that Page of Cups energy. The kind of premature giving of the emotions. Let's explore that Page of Cups energy. The Ten of Coins. Wow. I wanted to explore it because I wanted to see if maybe there was some kind of underlying issue why you're just so super eager to give the love. But I mean, with the Ten of Coins card coming out, I feel like maybe you just know that this person is solid. Like maybe you can just look at this person and see, the longevity or staying power in them. See how much of a good person that they are. You look at this person as someone who is actually able to be the person to stand beside you through life. Like you've chosen this life partner, because if some other card would have came out, or like maybe a 5 of cups or something, and you trying to give somebody your energy because you feel like you're gonna miss an opportunity, then we would have had to have a real spiritual talk. But because I did say at the beginning of the reading that these are higher love energies, it's because you see this person as your life partner. It's like you want to give them that cup, and show them that you love them, because you're 100% secure in understanding that this is your life partner, that this is that person that you want to build with. You see a future with them. You don't see a future with everybody, you know, especially Aquarius. You don't see a future with everybody. See, this is the part of Aquarius that a lot of people do not see. There's this common misconception that Aquarius is oh so aloof, but the whole energy of this reading is about you feeling in love with this person and be like, here, get it. Like you want to show your love to this person. And that's what a lot of people don't see, but you give it to this person because you know that that is somebody you can spend your life with. And that's not an attribute that Aquarius sees in many people. So you used to be like, hey, I see it. I found it. This the one. You're like, I know it. I know it. I know this is him. So that's what's up. Give me some energy on that 2 of coins there. Let's get more into that 2 of coins energy. What's that? 10 of staffs. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut that out. Because I feel like you actually will put more stress on yourself trying to give Taurus that title as your king of coins, rather than just letting them do what they need to do. You know, letting them complete whatever cycle that they're in, letting them get out of this hermit phase so that they can come forward to you. You can't do it for them, especially for divine masculine. A man needs to be a man. And I know masculine doesn't always translate into a physical man here, in on earth, but more so it does than not. And a man needs to be able to do these things on his own. They really don't need your assistance. As a matter of fact, it may be kind of emasculating when you make a man feel like you need his assistance in order to become a king. He's like, no, I'm divine all on my own. That's the beauty of these divine unions. You're whole on your own, and you come together to create just this even more powerful oneness. But you are definitely in contact with source, and you're whole as an individual, and he's whole as an individual. That's why he has the ability to know that, okay, I want to give her more, I don't want to take from her. So that trying to juggle things and do things to maybe show him that you're able to contribute and that you don't really need him to be your provider. Stop that. Cut that out, because I think you're going to put actually more stress on the union than is necessary with that 10 of staffs energy. It's like he don't really need your help to to do that part. It's like he got it. What you need to do really is just kind of just chill and keep your mind on the emotions, which I don't feel like you'll have a problem doing, because with this 10 of cups, that's real, especially with the 10 of coins too. That's real. It ain't going nowhere. What you do is like you just set the standard. You let it be known what it is, what your emotional needs are, and let him meet them. Because I feel like a lot of what gives him satisfaction in this union is being able to meet your needs. I think that's a divine masculine trait, being able to provide for you, being able to meet your needs. Wherever he sees that you have a certain standard or a certain cup that you would like to be filled, it makes him feel more like the king of coins to be the one that's able to fulfill that for you. Let's get a card to close out this, because I feel like Aquarius does have an understanding of what's going on now. Let's get just a card to close out this Aquarius energy. Look at that. Four of staffs over here too. The four of staffs came out for Taurus. Four of staffs comes out for you. Um, I feel like you're at a place now where you're able to actually accept and receive that the Taurus or the divine masculine is off doing something that he needs to do. So maybe you just kind of have to be in your own little hermit phase, you know? And now that you have some clarity over why it is that he may be away from you or may feel a little distant from you, you can cut out that insecure energy. You can put an end to that because that kind of insecure energy that may have been kind of rocking you a little bit, it it needed to die anyway. So you can put an end to that because really this is this is what you need to take away from it. Bam, the love is real, the staying power, the life partner connection is real, and it's something to celebrate. He's making sure that y'all have plenty to celebrate. He's making sure that the passion stays within the relationship because the Taurus has the wherewithal to see. Usually, you know, you think the Aquarius is the forward thinking one, but maybe that's where he's actually mirroring you and showing it in a productive way. He has the wherewithal to see into the future to know that, you know, financial issues or past relationships that could come up and mess things up is like he's squaring that away now so that y'all don't have to even worry about that. So just, you know, be cool, Aquarius. Be cool. Stay in that loving energy and just be cool. Be cool. I want to pull a card for the union itself. I'm going to pull one tarot card and one goddess guidance card. One tarot card, one goddess guidance card for the union itself. Oh, one card for the union, the Taurus Aquarius Divine Union. Taurus Aquarius Divine Union. Taurus Aquarius Divine Union. One card for the Taurus Aquarius Divine Union. Okay. It's the King of Staffs. If y'all can hear that, that's my baby girl, my little Nova, my little star. Guidance. Come forward for the Taurus Aquarius Union. Goddess guidance. Come forward for the Taurus Aquarius Union. Taurus Aquarius Divine Union. Taurus Aquarius Divine Union. Taurus Aquarius Divine Union. All right. So I was sitting here thinking, okay, we got this King of Staffs. And you know, some people don't like to see the King of Staffs because they only see this card as like a player. But what I see it as, you see how attentive he is and how he's sitting up in that chair. You know, the King of Coins that came up in that Aquarius reading, you know, he was chill. He had everything secured, so he's chilling. The King of Staffs is up. He's alert. You know, he knows there's work to do. So I feel like that's the overall energy of the divine union right now. Like, yeah, there's still work to do. And there's this, not even that there's still work to do, is that even once y'all come together, there's always going to be work to do because there's something that's bigger, much bigger than either one of y'all. And that's the reason why y'all are needing to come together. Then we have that leap of faith, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. And the King of Staffs, he don't mind taking a risk. He gonna do whatever is necessary to get to achieve that goal. And I feel like that's an energy that's surrounding this union. I feel like both of you have so much ahead of you. Like in this union, I feel like there's so much ahead of you, and you'll be taking a lot of leaps. You'll be doing a lot of things that you may have never would have done on your own. And that you guys will need each other as you take those leaps of faith, but also what is being done in this relationship I feel like the relationship itself is a leap of faith. Cause like it came up in the Taurus reading, um, he wasn't expecting this. The Taurus energy wasn't expecting this to happen so quickly, and he's working on it, taking that leap of faith. The Aquarius has to take a leap of faith in that maybe you don't see everything that you want to see yet. Nova, keep it down, baby. That the Aquarius doesn't see everything that they want to see out of the relationship just yet. Maybe it hasn't materialized yet, but you have to have faith. There has to be a faith between both parties. I feel like in order to really really prosper, really be able to achieve all that this divine union is meant to achieve here in the earthly plane. There's going to be a lot of faith that needs to be involved, a lot of risk taking, and really just paying attention to your heart. Like, yeah, this may actually be a union that people may look at like, what the fuck? Like, how did that happen? How did y'all two come together? Like, are y'all really a thing? Or maybe somebody didn't expect the other party to end up with, the other one. Maybe one is more physically, attractive, and I don't mean that in an offensive way, but maybe one is more of like, has been known as the player type, and the other one was like, real chill, in long-term commitments. Or maybe one has always been, hot stuff, and the other person maybe has just come into, you know, their own, maybe has just stepped into their sexuality, whereas the other person has always been the sexy motherfucker and they always had people, chasing after them. They were always the life of the party, and the other person just became that. I feel like that's the kind of energy here, and I want to continue that and explore that dynamic and what it will mean for you guys to have to take these leaps of faith for the relationship, and what direction that the relationship is going in. This Nine of Swords card came out, which is like a dark night of the soul, which tells me that the challenges will not be over just because you come together. And that's something that I want to explore in the extended. So thank you for watching this one. If you are interested in getting the extended, the instructions for how to do that are in the description box. I also do personal readings, so look in the description box for that as well. And I have a new Facebook page for Empress Divine Channel. So the link is also in the description box. Everything's in the description box. You get a description box. You'll get a description box. You'll get a description box. Everybody go to the description box for any additional information. And I'll go ahead and get that extended done so that you'll be able to get it if you want to see it. Thank you for watching. Bye.